Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it, family. Welcome back. Give you a quick update. Um, there's a lot going on inside the world right now. I know I missed my daily drop, or at least the weekly drop. I recorded something, but then it was error, and got a little hectic. I skipped MLK Day. I was going to skip that day, the inauguration as well. But overall, we're back. We're back, and that's really what it's about. Let's get right into it. Once again, this is Water, third episode. The third episode. This is water, and water is one of the most essential things in this life. As Bruce Lee would say, move like water, move like water, right? But I hope y'all year coming in good. I know I'm saying that when there's so much going on. So that's really the whole episode today. And that's it. So I was watching this video last time when I had the other episodes. I had the videos, trying to show them on the screen so I can actually react live with them. And well, not live, but you'll be able to see it. I can add it in later, edit it like I did, but I had these videos and I was going through like, yeah, okay, this is it, this is what's going on. But as I was finishing editing, all of a sudden I couldn't use the videos anymore. So I was like, what the heck? What's really going on? Some type of restriction error popped up. So I'm like, man, overall, whatever, moving forward. But I was watching a video and it was about the Russia and Ukraine war. It was about the Russia and Ukraine war that's occurring. It was about two soldiers, one-on-one combat. If you're familiar with it, I'll drop it somewhere. If you're not familiar with it, I'll drop it somewhere. But it's about these two soldiers from two different sides, and they meet each other and they do a one-on-one combat. And one say translated, at least translation. One don't make it, but one says you're a good fighter, you're a good warrior, and the other one say yes, you too. So now I gotta end you. And he's like, nah, don't leave me alone. You already ended me. Let me make peace and go back to my family or something. And it was so, I don't even know how to say it. I'm not gonna say disturbing, but it was disturbing. And then it was about the whole agenda for today is humanity. Is humanity. Humanity? Humidity? No, humanity. Humanity, right? Let's see, what is humanity? In Diddy notebook. Humanity. So we have humanity, the human race, humans being collectively humanness, humankind and human race. So the word humanity is from the Latin humanitas, for human nature, kindness. Humanity includes all the humans, but it can also refer to the kind feelings humans often have for each other. Humanity. So after watching that, it's a real war going on between two brothers or two sisters. One over here, one over there. But also they're like this. So humanity comes from that one battle, or humanity was betrayed in that battle by one lost their life, yet one showed mercy or kind feelings for him. Although you was just trying to get me out of there, I got you out of there. But although I got you out of there, I still respect you and have some sort of humanity for you. And it just created a great realization, right? So we have humanity. What humanity means, for me, I go through so much. I go through so much in this life where I try to, not that I try, but I go through so much in this life that I be wanting to do My Name is Earl. If you haven't seen My Name is Earl, My Name is Earl about dude that played in Alvin and Chipmunks. He he just create this list and try to do good for all the people. I guess he kind of did something bad too. So humanity for me is that I want to create something like that. Anybody through your whole life. I'm talking about from kindergarten, from taking them crayons, from lying and saying that it was him that printed out all them Buffy the Body pictures. We only printed Dragon Ball Z, and he the one that did it, not us. And they came out the next day when the teacher came because we printed them out when we had a substitute. It was him who did it, not us. He was the last one on that computer. To whatever, right? Just want to gather them all up, collect them, and say, or text, call them, speech. And you just want to say, apologize, I'm sorry. You know what? You're wrong, you OC. Humanity is doing that. But then humanity also is getting replies of F you, nigga, go to hell, you know what I'm saying? So you reach your hand out for respect, and sometimes you might get bit, spit, ooh, David Robber. But that's what it is, though. That's humanity, It's another definition for humanity in a realist point. You can show kindness to ones, but chances are ones won't show kindness back. Or you can be non-righteous to ones, and ones will show you nothing but pure virtue, It's just how it works. That's the reality of being a human. Humans are entirely selfish. We are a selfish species. And that's the thing with us. We're two. We're human, but we also the animal. We're just the animal with a conscious that's almost aware, Because what is time? Only thing you can tell me time is a human, you know. But moving forward, that that right there, the whole battle between Russia, Ukraine, it's I don't know if it's global. I don't know if it's global as one think it is, but I come from trenches, you know. I come from environments where they are not the best. It is not the best. However, you look at wars across the nation or across other nations, and then you look at yourselves in these wars. It's a micro level versus a macro level, right? You're in an environment where it's almost no different than the Ukraine and then Russia. So when humanity comes in, when you thinking, I don't care about this, I don't care about that, it is legitimately tough to focus on something that's so macro when your micro is almost similar as the macro, right? So once again, I come from environments, wars, I done seen it. I come from neighborhoods where genocide between the melanated male, the melanated female, just the melanated person. I'm talking about the worst of the worst of hatred towards one. When you just shaking hands, it's a common phenomenon. It's a common phenomenon in the hood. You know what they want to say? The hood. The hood. The hood. The hood, Charlie. But, I mean, you have a route, right? If you don't know, people don't know. YNs, all this, which I coined. I coined that term probably like a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago now. I coined it. Get out topic. I coined that word, that term, those letters. But let's get back to it. So you have certain environments with certain demographics, certain people in it. Whatever caused those certain people to get in wars with each other, you're what is it? You're a bystander. You're a bystander. Yet when you're a bystander, you're almost no different than an active warrior member. It even hard for the homie standing next to me because he can catch a bullet that was really meant for me, right? So I come from environments where I done seen almost the same stuff as someone at a macro level war have seen. Minus the nuclear. But I mean, these young people nowadays have, like, how you get that, bro? How you get 100 shot? You know what I mean? How you get 100 shot? But my whole point is, I seen this stuff, these environments, these trenches, and there was never no, not gonna say mercy, but it wasn't no deflection from that Russia and Ukraine combat. I never seen that. It was almost pure evil towards one another. Pure evil towards one another, right? So I never seen that between the micro level stuff that we witness, which is so often, probably why we desensitize and look at it as nothing. But when it's so common, it should be macro, right? Because it happening so often. But then it's a paradox, because if it's happening so often, it's so common that it's little. That's micro, boy. Everybody do that. You know what I mean? It's common. It's a paradox. But yeah, I never seen that between the stuff, right? I mean, I come from seeing groups 30, 50, 60, 100 deep to being one, two people surviving. That means they met their demise, or maybe they went to prison, jail, etc. Which is truly heartbreaking, for all the parties that's involved. So humanity, the guys that was in these wars could be gang affiliated or whatever, right? I never understand or gets, why do you or feel as a certain individual connected to a certain category, group, demographic, whatever, why one feels that if I dislike you, which is strong word, right? Why do I ruin my life because I dislike you that bad? I'm gonna ruin my life. If I dislike you so much or hate you so much that I'm willing to murder, harm you, I was in sociology. Was it sociology? Criminology? You learn about risk, reward, deviant behavior, right? You learn about risk, reward outweigh the risk outweigh the reward. Yet there is no reward for risking my life to harm yours. The best decision I can do is to be the best version of myself, create the best version of myself, financially, mentally, physique wise, I understand. Definitely understand. I get it. I do know. I understand. I do know, right? It's mind-boggling, but in a moment, it makes complete sense. 5 seconds could cost you 50 years, right? Or 5 seconds could cost you internal. Let's say infinity, everlasting. So it's mind-boggling though to think that I'm doing more damage to you by harming you to the fullest extent, when I could be working on myself to the highest degree in a form of way that is getting at you as well, right? So there's so much stuff going on in the world. We just as a nation, Estados Unidos, as a nation, we just got a new president. He just got inaugurated. Ever since then, every time you wake up, breaking news. No exaggeration. This really been going on for the last 2-3 weeks. No exaggeration. There have been incidents, aircraft incidents, regular non-aircraft incidents. Not saying none of this stuff have never existed, but like come on, what's really going on, right? Seriously, what's really going on? You have people in a panic. It's pure pandemonium. It's pure pandemonium right now in the nation. that's everywhere in the whole nation, the whole world. I'm pretty sure the whole world is. But right now, it's pretty messed up what's going on. Is it related to the president? Is it related to the politics? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But just say since the inauguration, been a lot of breaking news, right? Breaking news this, breaking news that. And then that's another thing with everything. It's not almost so common because the stuff that's going on not common. But it is. Is it so common that it become micro? Although that stuff is macro, it is definitely macro. It's big. News. It's breaking news, right? Definitely breaking news. But there's so much other stuff as well that goes on, that's been going on. Yet, once again, is it so common that it's micro? But it should be macro. Breaking news, you know? Young men out here literally creating genocide for themselves. Not able to grow to see 21, not able to grow to see 15. It's sad, you know, it's sad. It's sad, not righteous at all. Yet, airplanes are exploding, going missing. People are going missing, harming themselves. And the humanity in this get forgotten. Because once again, it's even hard for the man standing next to me. He can catch a bullet that was really meant for me, right? It get forgotten because we go through these motions through our own lives as the center. We the main character, is what I want to say. And we forget the next person is no different than me. They're no different than I. That's my ninja way. That's my ninja way personally. How I interact with one, I don't see status, level, color, etc. I see human. I see humanity. Could be naive sometimes, for sure. Could be a little naive. Well, I can be a police officer. They get right down on me, man. But my ninja way is that once again, I don't see certain things. But what I do see is human. You're no different than I. You have emotions. You bleed. You go through these certain motions that I might not understand. I might do understand. But yet, you're able to express what's going on. Right? The Great Gatsby. I don't judge. Because everybody don't have the same opportunities or come from like the same place or maybe even going to the same place, right? I think Nick Carway said it. Carway. Forget who says it. Handy Danny Notebook. Handy Danny Notebook. Nick Carraway. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you had. Right? So at the end of the day, I don't look at no status. no color, no age. Because once again, in order to know all, we must know nothing. In order to know all, we must know nothing. A 2-year-old can teach a 20-year-old something. A 40-year-old can teach a 20-year-old something. 20-year-old can teach a 40-year-old something. A 40-year-old can teach a 2-year-old something. 20-year-old can teach a 60-year-old something. There are no limitations unless you set them for yourself. And you do that by getting caught up in your emotions so much that you forget that the next person is just like you, and the fact that they're human too. A rich human, they relate in a way, they relate some way. Someone less fortunate than you, they relate in a way. They have some experience that you can connect or relate to, right? Capiche? Capiche? Y'all ever had that teacher? Capiche? Capiche? My shades, my glasses. So we have this thing that we just thinking we going through so much, or I'm better than the next person, or I'm not worried about them, I got myself to worry about, I got this to worry about. Where do you do that at? Humans are the most dependent people, the most dependent species. If we're not. Maybe except for the melanated people, because they're going to kick you out when you're 18. When you're 18, I'm just talking to someone, and they they got all them kids. I said, yeah, they got a numerous number of kids. And the person say, they don't got no kids, they grown. Yeah, they over 18, or they 18 or 20 something. And I said, no, they have literal kids. And the fact that one would think a 19, 18, 20-year-old is not a kid. Me, personally, depending on your lifestyle, how you raise, 20-year-old, I think a kid. I think it's a kid. And the fact that we set you off to the world so young, what that most likely means. Destruction. Yet, once again, another paradox. It's your time to do destruction. Why? Because you're still young. You're still growing, you're still learning. But the whole point is that 18, 19, 20, 21, you're still in these motions where you're still learning, still growing. No one have nothing set and complete. Person I was talking to, they was completely older, and they didn't have anything, all figured out, 100%. Anything all figured out. So the fact that one can say you're leaving at 18, like what? Come on, man. I better not brush my teeth. Definitely depending on the demographics, the nation, the individual. You can have two 20-year-olds, 20 years, I got it all figured out. The other one, I know nothing. Once again, to know everything or to know all, we must know nothing. And then there's just the humanity right there. Why do we put so many restrictions and limits on things? Why telling me it's human nature? Why does it do me that way? But they do it that way. But no, seriously. At the end of the day, no different. No different than you. You're no different than me. And that's why this is water exists. This is water. I'm Theory, and this is Water Podcast. But this is Water Podcast exists to connect, reach out, influence, introduce each other. We bounce off one another. This is no da 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 da, and then the next person da 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 da. More so da 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 da. Alrighty, I gets it. I gets it. I gets it. Or da 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 da. No, I don't get it. I don't understand. Clarify, confirm, elaborate. Right? Right? I was in college. I always say this story, but she say it was math. Was it math? She said, then what's the right answer? He said it's not the right answer. Let's focus on how you got the wrong answer. I said, that's why you a professor. That's why you a professor. Right? But how you get the wrong answer sometimes. But it's just different ways and dimensions to look at things. Different ways and dimensions to look at things. So going back, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Once again, you got a new president. So many events occurring. And we go wake up, go about our day, go about our emotions. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. That might be true. But you're able to extend a little concern for the next man, woman, kid, toddler, etc. That's where the humanity come in at. I was raised by my aunt. My auntie. I literally seen this woman tell my sister, take your coat off, give it to this one family, one girl, and her mom. Believe it's like raining or something. We was coming from the dentist, seeing this family. She told her, take this coat off, give it to her. Right there. I said, touche. Touche, right? One of the most caring women ever. One of the most strongest women ever. But I came up under her, under stuff like that. And at a macro level, yes, breaking news everywhere. But at a micro level too, you living your life, you doing your thing, you're experiencing what you experience. Eventually, everything collides, everything collides. Whatever Newton said, you throw some, it keep moving until what? Something knock it off its path or collides with it. So eventually everything collides. So don't think you're any different. Don't think they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Hey. Maybe they will be, or maybe you will be. Moving forward, try to I'm not gonna say relate. I'm not gonna say put yourself in shoes. I don't know, just try to understand, Just try to understand. Although you maybe won't understand, you'll try to. What they say, look at it from their view. Yeah, right? Your eyeballs is really not how you see. I believe it's your brain. It's your brain on actually what you see. Your eyeballs are just the lenses or the glasses, actually, right? So put on somebody else's brain, maybe, and then see how they'll see it, feel it how they'll feel it too, because brain parts control emotion, right? So humanity, that's just what it is. As a human race, our humanity had decreased tremendously. I mean, but could you blame us? It's breaking news every day, right? Eventually, you getting so desensitized, fed up, tired of it. This again, that again, this again, that's again. You almost falls to there is no hope. There is no hope. Put yourself in those emotions where you only could fend for yourself. You know, where your centralized circle and the ones around you. So it's definitely understandable. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. So this is episode 3 of This is Water podcast. And I'm Theory, your host for This is Water podcast. Tune in for the next episode of This is Water podcast. Make sure you subscribe and follow everywhere at This is Water podcast. This is Water podcast. Once again, water is the most essential thing to life. Water move, flow like water. Bruce Lee. We gonna leave it there. Humanity. Do better, get better as a collective. Cause they not like us. They not like us. They will be, or you will be. They could be, or you could be. Right? Cause you up here, you just gotta keep passing it down to here. That's how the hierarchy should work. Right? That's how it should work. You shouldn't be up here trying to step on ones that's down here. But pass it down here so that they can get up here. On Theory. And thank you for tuning in to This is Water podcast. And once again,
here we go. Hey, back for some more. Yeah. You know we gon' do it like that. We gon' call it that too. Do it just like that, man. Alright.